Kali you answer like that, cannot talk already. If you swear that you won't harm me in any way, I will answer your questions. And then the jinn said, I am 180 years old.
They so running with the dinosaur, they siap.
Can you please be patient for God's sake? Jinn can actually take the form and shape of anything that they want to. Some of us have eyes that point upwards. I'm not racist. I don't know whether jinn racist or not. You're talking about jinn, don't make fun. The devil has urinated in his ears.
I am Daddy Vibes.
I am Baby Q.
And we are
Cookie Max.
Second.
Oh, you go to future already, huh?
Then he, abang. Then I said, bro. I said, that's written, bro.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam
Malam ni
yeah.
saya nak cakapkan about jinn. Okay, we are gonna talk about jinn. But before that, let's get back to our usual spiel, yo. Welcome to another episode of Cookie Max.
Diversator.
Diversator. Manjal kodir ke pinan dengan standard lah. Every Chinese Malay, this is the only dialogue they know.
That's the only thing.
Okay. Alright. Thank you once again.
Welcome back. We are Cookie Max.
Cookie Max.
But actually, cannot too hype lah today.
Yes. Welcome back to another episode of Cookie Max. We are gonna be.
Okay. Cannot be serious with this guy. This guy.
Oh, that guy.
Okay. Let's go.
Make your face serious. Okay, serious face. Today we are gonna be talking about jinn. Okay, basically it is a conversation.
It's a concoction lah. Alcohol, gin.
No.
Gin and tonic.
No, not that jinn. Jinn. The jinn. Sekali you answer like that, cannot talk already.
Don't ask for it.
Oh shit. Touch it.
But every time we ask for Toto 10 million.
Never get. All the bad things we ask, all immediately will get.
Hey.
Okay.
So, what
Okay,
is
so basically today's episode will be about a conversation between a jinn and someone, a person. Okay?
Oh, we're gonna role play. I become the person, you become the jinn. Is it no?
Not really
Oh, no,
lah.
okay.
I mean, this is a dialogue. It's a dialogue between these two lah, okay?
Oh, okay.
So, let's start off with the introduction to Isa Dawud.
Okay.
Bracket?
Who is?
Yeah, okay. I'm getting to that. Relax, take a chill pill, yo. Okay, so this Isa Dawud is an Egyptian journalist. Okay, so basically he conducted an interview with a Muslim jinni or jinn as they call it. And then he later documented the experience in his book, which is called Hiwar Sahafi. Hiwar Sahafi. Okay, which was subsequently translated into Indonesian and Malay as Dialogue dengan Jin Muslim.
So, when was this written?
Wow, this was actually very long ago. Okay. So it was, I read about this online and I also watched a few videos and stuff, which actually caught my attention extensively because knowing me, I'm very interested in reading these kind of things. Yes, reading about all these things. Okay,
Interesting.
So before that, it is important to note that the information shared by the jinn should not be accepted as the absolute truth. Okay, so this is a disclaimer first. Whatever that we are, the jinn has a dialogue in this whole conversation with Isa Dawud. Do not accept his dialogues as the truth, basically.
Was it Turkish jinn?
This one they never really mentioned. But this jinn that he had a conversation with is a very, very, very old jinn. Okay. Also, it is some statements lah. It aligns with the Qur'an and hadith, lending credibility to certain aspects of this dialogue between these two entities. Okay, but however, since the subject pertains to the unseen, the full veracity of the interview remains beyond human verification. So basically, what you hear, take it, absorb it, that's it. Okay? Okay, so let's start with the interview in which Isa Dawud began his conversation with a question. Who are you?
Not me.
Not you. Unless there's a jinn residing in you right now, then I don't know. Oh, that will be interesting. So, only thing, no communion. Okay. So the jinn replied, my name is Ibn Kanjur. IBN Kanjur. They never really mention what is the meaning behind his name. And according to Isa Dawud, this jinn is originally from Bombay, India. Okay, I'm sorry. Can't help it. Okay. So Isa then asked him, how old are you? And the jinn actually mentioned, the jinn paused and he was like thinking like, why is this fella asking me how old are you and all those things? You know, because first interaction, right? So the jinn was a bit apprehensive. Why is this fella asking
Jin
me?
never go podcast before. Maybe.
An idea struck my head, but no, it's not possible. Okay. So Isa repeated his question. And then the jinn replied, if you swear that you won't harm me in any way, I will answer your questions.
Isa tell the Jin.
No, the jinn tell Isa.
But isn't that what all jinns say?
Normally I believe that is what they would say lah. But then again, do bad jinns even want to you say that?
Yes.
I'm sure they would just
It's a
Yeah,
ploy,
they-
what? It's a ploy. People
maybe
trust
maybe.
it more when they say it.
Ploy have
Ploy,
buffalo at
Buffalo.
home. Sick buffalo na.
Wrong episode. Wrong episode.
wrong ploy.
Okay.
But they are there to deceive what?
True. But then again, according to the jinn, he's a Muslim jinn lah. So let's
Muslim jinn from Bombay.
from Bombay.
Human also got good Muslim and bad Muslim.
Same. So got good jinn, bad jinn lah.
Okay.
Okay. So the Isa mentioned, I swear by Allah Almighty that I will not harm you in any way. Okay. So the jinn continued, I am still young and my age compared to human years is like a teenager, around 15, 17 years old. So the jinn, according as per human years, is a teenager lah. Okay.
So in dog years? No, why is he referencing human years?
Coming soon.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. So Isa clarified, no, not that. What I meant is how old are you really in terms of jinn years? And then the jinn said, I am 180 years old. Old lah.
Oh, so in human years, that's
Is
divide by
younger.
100
Yeah.
lah.
So compared to, because in the world of jinn, right, he's considered young lah, basically.
So now in Jin world, you are 300 plus years old lah. If you now 30 plus years old.
Yes. Yeah.
Same what?
Yeah, around there.
The maths. And So
Mathing.
you 200 plus years old.
I'll take it.
Okay.
Yes.
So Isa asked the jinn, is your father still alive? The jinn replied, no. He died in a power struggle involving him and his right-hand man. My father's name was Hud, H-U-D, and he was 950 years old. My grandfather died while attempting to eavesdrop on a conversation in the sky, and he was struck by a flash of fire and died at nearly 1,000 years old. This is his great-grandfather lah. His great-grandfather. Okay, and then Ibn Kanjur added, jinns are indeed granted long lifespans and most of them live for hundreds of years.
Just now the father?
The father was 950 years old.
Then the grandfather?
Great-grandfather, 1,000 years old, died already. Died because of the fire flash.
Then the
fire.
father still alive?
Father still alive. Okay. So Ibn Kanjur added, so they can live for thousands of years like basically. And then Isa asked, thousands of years? The jinn replied, yes. Among us, there are jinns who are 3,000 years old, all the way up to 6,000 years old. That's a very long time, yeah. In fact, there are even some who are 7,000 years old, although their numbers are small. Meaning to say, not much.
So if we get to interview Shok, you can ask what was the world like. Then during the Jurassic period, they also running with the dinosaur. They siap.
Okay, I mean, these thoughts did come in my mind when I was watching and reading up, but not to that extent running beside dinosaur all. Just my thought was like, how were they during the Jurassic period?
Because like the Transformers, the human fighting alongside the Transformers. Okay, similar what?
Almost close.
Okay. But any description of physical traits?
Can you please be patient for God's sake?
I think we just give to him. He read by himself, then later we continue.
Whatever questions you have, I assure you.
Okay, let's
the
go.
answers are there. Okay.
Mic drop.
Yes. Now your turn. Okay. However, there are some devils that are those like Ilos who have lived since ancient times, such as the
Sorry,
five.
like what?
I lost or you
I
lost?
I lost now. What?
No,
like what?
not lost, as in the name lah. The name of another jinn.
Oh,
Ah.
I thought you said like high loss from.
Yeah, the Mobile Legend.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So initially when I read the first time. Okay, so who have lived since ancient times, such as the 5 children of Iblis, and they are still alive today. That means the 5 children of Iblis are still alive up till today. Okay, so let's now consult the Qur'an to determine.
So is it a known fact that Iblis only got 5?
Yes, yeah. So
So they are in contact with them.
so it's all coming. Patience.
No, because suddenly no head no tail. He say.
Yeah, so this is like a gist of the conversation, and then each part that is mentioned here will be dissected accordingly.
marvelous
Yes.
spoon there.
Let's now consult the Quran to determine the veracity of this passage. Ibn Kanjur's account of his grandfather's passing may be accurate. You know the great grandfather who eavesdropped on the conversation and kena struck by the fire or whatever. So it's him, may be accurate because Allah the Almighty states in Surah Al-Jinn, and the jinn who listened to the Quran said, "We had sought the heavens, but found that it was filled with strong waters and meteors. We used to sit in elevated places to listen, but now whoever tries to listen will find a flame in wait for him," which is the flame that killed the great-grandfather lah. This verse provides insight into the jinn's previous attempts to eavesdrop on the heavenly decrees. So the concept of a flame or burning fire waiting those who attempt to overhear the divine matters is further clarified lah as an authentic hadith. Okay, before the arrival of Islam, also to say, people believe that such flames were signs of something significant occurring. Most likely, probably it would have been something like maybe they see like meteor. You know, sometimes you see meteor flying across, or maybe like a shooting star or something.
Meteor
like
shower that kind.
or shooting star, that kind of stuff lah.
Sorry, off topic. Have you all seen the video of this girl? She was recording herself, and this blue meteor just went past. It looked damn cool. Like she was a main character.
Oh,
No.
wait, in
Recently.
Recent months. Yeah. And then that video went viral because she was just recording herself. Then suddenly this meteor just went past and just nice. Okay, sorry,
That
get
was
back
cool.
to the program.
Okay, that's cool.
Is that the jinn?
Where did I stop? Okay. However, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, explained that these flames were not merely cosmic phenomena, but were in fact flames that chased the jinn who attempted to steal knowledge from the heavens. Okay. While the Quran and Hadith do not specifically mention the exact age of the jinns, the events described in other sources indicate that jinns have really, really long lifespans. And according to one such event, Umar ibn Abdul Aziz once buried a dead snake who indeed was a jinn. And that jinn used to listen to the Quran from Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. In addition, it is important to note that Satan, who is a jinn, existed long before the creation of Adam. So which actually supports the notion that certain jinn can actually live for very long periods lah. Like for example, Iblis.
Like the one you say 7,000.
Yes. 7,000 years. Iblis is much, much older than that lah, basically. Okay, so you asked physical appearance of jinn. Coming from...
Him,
Like that.
like that.
No, I'm not. I am not jinn. I been.
John.
John, yes, I John. So Isa then asked, how do jinns look? And the jinn replied, humans often they mistake and they believe that jinn are terrifying creatures with deformed faces. They have tail like animal, sharp tail, and other like very like disgusting, grotesque features like maybe like cat eyes, sharp
Reptile
ears.
scales.
Yes, something like that lah. So that is what, according to us, that is how jinns look like, because that is how it has been portrayed, media, TV shows, and even in stories that you read lah, basically. But then he said, these are baseless assumptions and mere human imagination. So Isa responded, sometimes it is the jinn themselves who are responsible for these false and frightening ideas about their appearance. Because technically speaking, from what we know, jinn can actually take the form and shape of anything that they want to lah. I'm not sure whether it's just isolated to living creatures, or it is also like maybe they can take a shape of a light or a TV or lamp, or that one I'm not sure. Okay, so let's just assume that they can take the shape of living creatures. Why?
Like.
Oh, okay. Yes, you want to ask something?
No, just a thought lah. Like Chinese New Year, we go past the Chinatown. Then got the huge statue.
Yes.
Maybe like Year of the Rat. Basically beside his one.
Yeah. You may never know. Okay. Okay. So after that, Ibn Kanjur asked, how is that possible? Okay. And Isa explained that there are devils who deliberately take on scary and evil forms to frighten people, like what I just explained lah. So these are all just things that they turn into to frighten Muslims or people that they want to bring towards the wrong path. Okay, the devils indeed have evil and frightening forms, but Muslim jinn are granted a good and noble form by Allah, as mentioned by the Muslim jinn lah, Ibn Kanjur. Isa asked, let's correct these perceptions then. What does your true form look like? As you said, it was created by Allah. And the jinn replied, from his perspective, our form as created by Allah is not much different than that of humans. Although there are a few small differences. For example, their heads are slightly larger in proportion to their bodies. I'm going to assume maybe like, for imagination's sake lah, maybe something like, aliens, like the typical aliens that they show in
Toyol also the head big, but then the body small.
Yeah, correct. So something similar to that lah. Unlike humans, their eyes are elongated and not round.
Alien?
Huh?
Alien?
Yeah, correct. Yes, kali alien is
Elon Musk?
No. Elongovan.
You know someone called Elongovan.
no, it's just elongated, elongovan. That's what it is.
Elon Musk.
I'm sorry, guys.
He's a reptile. People say he's a reptile.
The Chinese version. Elon Musk. I make the car, the Tesla. Manufacture the engine.
This one, you sound like some Down syndrome kid trying to talk smart like that. What does it say?
Don't say like my mother watch no podcast.
No.
She watch the shorts.
Sorry, auntie.
So I should make this into a short so that you watch it.
Sorry, auntie. He's not Down syndrome. I can assure you, your son is Up syndrome.
System of a Down.
System of a Down.
Okay, continue.
Okay. So unlike human, our eyes are elongated and not round like yours. Some of us have eyes that point upwards, while others have eyes that are slightly slanted. Slightly slanted, I would assume is this way lah, something like that. Resembling those of this is okay. Not. I'm not racist. I don't know whether jinn racist or not, but that's what the jinn said.
Usually, whenever they say that, they end up saying something racist.
Yeah, because I don't know. Maybe the jinn is racist lah, because the jinn actually said resembling those of Chinese or Japanese people.
Shit.
The eyes. Okay, you want to say something?
He stopped himself.
One important distinction is that our eyes are not narrow like humans. They are generally wide and large, similar to the eyes of a deer, though still elongated. Isa remarked, I've heard that your eyes are always red. Is that true? The jinn said, not always. Our eyes, like human eyes, come in various colors. We have black, yellow, and dark brown eyes just like human. However, the blackness of our eyes is a little different from ours as in human beings. often tending more towards a whitish shade. The belief that our eyes are always red may stem from the rays that emanate from them, which tend to be red. Yes, you want to ask something?
Meaning what? From the rays of hell.
No. As in whatever the light that reflects. For us human beings, we
Like
take
the aura, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Yeah, and then he even said that in fact there's a certain beauty to it. So I've seen a bit of pictures that they actually showed in this article that I read lah, which I gotta agree it does look
Can you
beautiful in a
send?
sense. Yes, of course.
You
Okay.
send then he
For sure. Actually, this one you
Can put,
you
right?
can put quite a lot of.
So the whole video just I put.
I mean, not,
images.
if you want to, it's up to you.
We'll see.
It's up to you. Okay. So he continued. Our ears are shaped like those of horses, particularly in their pointed form. Some of us have ears shaped like cats. If humans observe closely, they see that cat ears actually resemble horse ears, which is true. I actually Googled just to double check. Horses do have
But
pointy ears.
cat is pointy what? Horse one is a
No.
bit rounded. No.
No. It's very, very close. Very close to cat ears.
Okay.
As for our nose, they are located in the center of our faces, just like human beings. Okay? And they are flat or round, similar to the noses of Filipino men and women. Yep.
This
I
gene is
just confirmed
definitely
that this
racist.
gene is racist. Okay, noted. Yeah. And according to the jinn, Muslim jinn actually grow beard, following the guidance of our beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. And jinns without beards are called pot faces. P-O-T, pot faces. Their hair is very thick, especially among the female jinn. The hair of a male jinn tends to be more like coarse, and most of them are bald. Nope, I'm not a jinn. Female jinn have extremely long hair. Yes, you want to say something?
They never use conditioner and serum. That's why. Horse. Never use the beard balm.
I mean, they are magical
Yeah,
beings.
magic they cannot do. Straight hair.
Straight beard.
Smooth hair.
I got no hair also. Straight beard. Okay, let's continue.
I mean, if you can make it straight, you can also hair. Then you get hair. Right? Magical.
Maybe there's a decree that you cannot create
Get something
something that
that's
you
not
don't
there.
have, but you can make changes to what you already have.
Oh, you know, like Eugene like that.
Got beard.
Eh,
Nose in center of the face.
Maybe you don't know. Maybe I'm possessed right
Your
now
ear
by
a
a
bit
jinn.
pointy also. Not gonna lie.
Maybe right now I cannot possessed by a Muslim jinn, and I'm like going through. Even I myself don't know.
So this is actually the interview with the jinn.
Yes.
I let you talk.
Okay. But you wanted to say something, right? No. Okay. Okay. So, female jinn have extremely long hair, which is considered a symbol of beauty. Some of them even have hair that drags on the ground because it is so long. And jinn hands are similar to ours. However, their arms are much longer in relation to their bodies, and their fingers are also longer, and their nails are different. Maybe, yeah. I would assume it very close.
You're not helping the down allegations you said just now.
Yeah, that's I mean, okay, I would assume very similar image to maybe chimpanzees.
Again.
Now we play charades. You say what I do.
We're talking about jinn, don't make fun. Sekali you don't know, maybe the light there is
No,
the
you
jinn.
say chimpanzee. The article they put chimpanzee what?
Never lah.
So it's
So
you.
it's not jinn.
I'm just saying,
Oh.
elongated arms, no?
Put your hand out. Put your hand out. Not okay.
This one not elongated arms. This one elango.
Elongo one. Okay. And their feet. As for their feet, the position of the heels and the sharpness of their toes differ from ours. So then Isa asked, do you have bones, a heart, digestive system, and respiratory organs? The jinn said, yes, of course, just like you. Although their bones are larger in comparison to their skin or flesh. They also possess an exceptional level of flexibility beyond what you can imagine. Their other organs are quite small, but function just as our human beings.
Reread what you just read.
Okay.
The other organs
Yeah, function similar to
no, before the line before that
the bones.
are small. The
It's
organ.
after that.
Oh,
The
our
small
other
part.
organs are quite small, but function just as. Do they really need? Auntie, I take back my word. He not up syndrome. There's something wrong somewhere already today.
Sekali got two.
Oh. Back to the story. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. So yeah lah. So basically their system kind of like functions similar to ours lah, and their digestive system processes what they eat, and their waste is expelled from their bodies just like ours, just like human beings. But then again, it is not solid, but more like thick vapor. That means when they poop, I would assume their hole is the same location as human beings. I don't know.
Okay.
So when they poop out thick vapor.
So basically fart.
Gaseous poop.
Can
Fart
be
lah, basically.
Can be
Ah, yeah.
smoke also. Vapor. Vape.
Show more.
This one
Sekali
doesn't
he-
look like.
Sekali he make O.
Wait, we make O from the mouth or he make O from the? Oh shit! Actually, can ah?
Okay.
Maybe we cannot, but
I'm trying to finish up the paragraph first.
okay, can. Okay, so not ours. I keep saying ours and us. I'm sorry.
I'm a bit suspicious of it, yeah.
Their urine is also a gas with very strong pressure, yet it is light and resembles a fountain-like stream in the human world. This is why a devil can urinate in the ear of a Muslim who does not mention Allah's name before sleeping. You mentioned something like this before, right? Shaitan urine in your ear in one of our previous episodes or something.
Oh no, in your food if you never say Bismillah.
Say Bismillah. Okay. Yeah. So the
Wah, like that, like water jet the bayar spray.
so there is a
Ilango one.
Yeah, that's right. There's a hadith narrated by Al-Bukhari that actually support this account of the jinn. This hadith mentions a man who slept through the night without waking up to pray. So the Prophet, peace be upon him, said that the devil has urinated in his ears. A similar narration in Sahih Muslim and other collections reinforce this with the Prophet, peace be upon him, stating the devil has urinated in his ears. So I've heard this story before. So in my younger days, where never wake up and pray, right? The elders will say, "Shaitan urine in your ears." When they say that, I was like, how does that stop me from waking up to pray? That kind of thing. Yep. Do you have some more time? Okay.
Yeah.
Isa then asked if the devil or jinn have horns. That is what Edward asked just now. To which Ibn Kanjur answered that every jinn has 2 horns, but they are very small even compared to our bodies.
Remember?
Horns. You were talking about something.
Part of the body.
Body. Okay. Does that mean you have 2 horns? Yes. 2 small horns. Isa asked if the horns of Iblis were small or large, and the jinn replied, it's large in proportion to his body. Iblis is very old. Much, much older than the very first human. Jinn have weaker bodies similar to human bodies that weaken over time. Apparently, this account of Ibn Kanjur is also true, as there is a hadith confirming the horns of the devil.
So the Iblis over time also get weaker.
Jinn I was talking about jinn Iblis doesn't. Iblis, he was already decreed lah. So for the rest of the part, we shall stay tuned for part 2.
Boo.
Boo.
Alright guys, I
Teruk
think, yes, we shall pause for a bit. See you guys in
In
part
part 2.